Alright. I just happened to notice here while doing my idling camera thing that my weapon is a full foot away from my back. How is it being attached? Whatever, it's just magic. And also, okay. Where? Oh. Oh. That would explain, like, I couldn't see where the... This whole time, I saw that there was the white witchwood running around, but I didn't see its user because I had the names off. Looks like we're having roasted popotos later. Alright, I just got back from a Star Wars parade that my FC does on the occasion once a year. They would do it on May the 4th, but the person who runs it is just super busy. Alright, get out of here, Protonaut. So today's stream is going to be a little on the short side. I need to exit here and actually equip... It don't really matter. Although actually, hang on. Before I do anything else, let me just check. Sarangi, what you got? Thank you. Go ahead and I'll assign you out to do one of those. My other one, Saffron. View venture report. Thank you. Signed venture, field exploration. Big one. Try and get the minions. They're super rare. Alright, there we go. I have like 2,000 ventures. I have like a full year's worth of ventures I can use. Today is going to be about collectors, because if I were to... Yep, I have custom deliveries. 12 of these. And I have Charlemagne and L2 to take care of. One of which I could dress up if I really felt like it, but I just wanted to, for today's stream, just take care of that. I need to head to the entrance. And I may as well come on right now and say it. This is going to be only streamed for a little bit because, one, it's Memorial Day weekend. And I would like to have some time relaxing if I can. But having said that, last stream, I mentioned that, I found a bug that I thought was not going to be a bed bug, but rather a bat bug. And then several days after that stream, I found another bug in my bedroom that I smushed, looked at. I'm like, I should probably get an expert to look at it. So I got in contact with someone who is an expert on bed bugs, and they looked at it and like, yeah, it's a bed bug. So that's another reason why I'm not going to be streaming for a while, is because next week I have to take care of that. Yay! So far, though, there's like some good in this. It was that one bed bug, along with the two others I mentioned on stream before, but I don't have any bed bug bites on me anywhere. I don't have evidence that they are living in my bed or anything like that. So there's a chance that they are living elsewhere. I mean, the reception desk below. All right, wrong area. So there's a chance that maybe it just wandered in on my clothing, whatever. But here's Charlemagne. Make a delivery. I need high tea essentials. Tea is good and high tea is better. With this assortment of items, the infirmary will be able to host an event that patients will remember. Alright. Nothing about that. Let me just check. I should have plenty of space. If I need to spend stuff, I will spend stuff. And what do you know? Right out here is the merchant and script trader. Purchase items, and I can get the high tea components. I need how many for this? Collectibles, custom deliveries, here we go. Charlemagne's. High tea essentials, I just need one. Alright, so that means I need 6. Yeah, so let that be a lesson for everybody out there. If you think what you have is a bed bug by any chance, get in touch with a professional. They will tell you yes or no. Because if it is a bed bug, it's going to be costly to take care of it. Very costly in the thousands. But the person that I talked to about that, apparently they're like one of the cheaper people to do it, and they have like a 98% success rate on their heat treatment, which your living abode gets heated up to about 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is much higher than what needs to be to kill bed bugs, and we're talking like all stages from egg to adult. But still, it's a little nerve-wracking, and I know of some people that get bed bugs, and then they have some... Wait, did I not... I bought the wrong stuff. Oops. Let's try that again, shall we? High T components. I'm trying to tell a story and I'm getting distracted. Alright. You know what? I'll just chuck it. Yeets! I don't do that right now. I have Algan silver pieces that my retainers literally just gave me. I don't need to worry about that. I have extra, right? In fact, I could probably just sell those extra right now. I'm getting distracted. So yeah, for the rest of this weekend, no streams. Next weekend, probably no streams. Maybe one on Sunday if I feel like it. That depends entirely on if I actually feel like it. And that's going to be after the treatments, and I might just go to bed and just have a good night's sleep after so long. Because I've been sleeping in long sleeves and pants with long socks on just to make absolutely certain if the bed bugs crawl in my bed, they don't get a bite of me. And so far, that seems to be working. I've been checking my bed multiple times to see if, like, can I find, like, a nest or any of them, and I'm not seeing anything. It was a pure miracle that I saw the bed bug crawling on my bedroom floor, which was indicative that they don't live in my bed, that they are somewhere else in my house, maybe. Wait, shoot, I screwed this one up. Hang on. Do that, though. Hit this button. There we go. I only need to be above this green line. Crafting up a storm. Double checking. Yeah, sometime during the stream they swapped over to Heat of the Battle and Reduced Rates, which is just a thing my FC does. One more of these ought to do it. I have 2,000 of these, 1,220 of those. I should be good for this one, and then I might swap to Gatherer for the next one. There you go, High Tea Essentials. In a snow-swept nation such as ours, nobles and commoners alike are partial to a steaming cup of tea served with sweets. These items will allow us to host an event that our patients will enjoy. Now, if I may take a closer look. Yes, very fine stuff indeed. This will be a high tea to remember, mark my words. So yeah, if I deliver these at a nice high level, I get 170 white tokens and 153 of the purple tokens. And I should have enough space in my inventory for both. And over. So it takes 6 whole items to fully level this character out. So what this character is essentially trying to make a hospital in Ishgard where the really high-class, ritzy folks do not care for the lower folks. He is trying to balance it all out. No, not search for item. There we go. Last one. And with that, thanks to you, we now have everything we require. 'Tis time to prepare the venue for the high tea. Come, let us go and put smiles on our patients' faces. Cutscene time, because it's Final Fantasy XIV. You're watching cutscenes like 60 to 75% of the time. How are you feeling? Enjoying yourself? I am. I must say, I never thought it could be so pleasant at an infirmary. Thank you, Melee. I dare say the event is a success. We owe it to the two of you for conceiving of it and providing what was required. Nod, nod. Full glad am I to see our patients so enjoying themselves. Long as many of them must stay here, what little additional comfort we can provide goes a long way. And as an unexpected benefit, you've helped with the preparations as well, did you not? Thank you, Rununtain. You've a good heart. Well, I scarcely did anything. Ha ha ha! Head patted. It serves to break down the barriers to which my nephew had clung. we go. Satisfaction up with Charlemagne de Durandare. Yep, Durandare, which is one of the Elzen households that... there's a whole side story about that. Charlemagne could not be happier with your efforts. He now considers you an AIDS attentive angel. Through your efforts, the patients of Servandro's Grace have never enjoyed better conditions. It seems, however, that Charlemagne has a different sort of favor to ask of you. Not only did the event unfold smoothly, by participating in it, my nephew has begun to warm to the idea of a new Ishgard. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. Going forward, 'tis my intent to host high teas on a regular basis, meaning we will continue to require the relevant supplies. I hope you will keep obliging us, Jake, with those items as well as the usual necessities. That's... You really like working here, don't you? If truth be told, I had not expected to enjoy myself so. I never would have known this were it not for you and Jake. And with matters at home laid to rest, I may continue doing my part here with an easy heart. I trust that you will continue to be at my side, Melee, as a fellow aide and mentor both. Oh, you can count on it. It's great fun working together, and I learned so much from you as well. And you, Jake, we are indebted to you more than words can well express. You've done all of us at St. Vandro's Grace a great service, and I pray that you will continue to lend us your expertise. Speaking of which, there is one other favor I've been meaning to ask of you. Huh? Though I've been disguising myself, leastwise that was my intent, I have failed to fool a single person. As such, I shall shed with disguises and strive instead to dress in a manner that would better endear myself to citizens and patients both. Whenever you have a spare moment, I would greatly appreciate your insights on outfits. Count on me to dress you up. That is a weird power you should never give me. Go ask Alice's mom. Future requests will be selected at random from all those you have seen thus far, with the list refreshed once a week. You may review the items currently in demand at any time by speaking with Charlemagne and selecting Make a Delivery. Note that art supply materials, and fragrant sweet fish will earn you particularly handsome rewards. Whenever they make an appearance, the effort to procure them will be worth your while. Furthermore, Charlemagne's appearance may now be altered through their use of glamours. Really should have given me that power, pal. Don't do that. Thanks so much for always helping us, Jake. With your kind assistance, we are being entrusted with tasks of ever greater import. We hope we can continue to depend on you. You bet. That's basically the signal. It's like you've delivered 6 to this custom delivery. You can't do no more for the week. You've delivered the weekly maximum of 6 items to Charlemagne. You may begin making deliveries again starting Tuesday at 4 a.m. Earth time. Let's speak with you. As you know, owing to Melee's age and Charlemagne's station, I have some concerns whether our patients would accept them. But it seems I needn't have worried. Their dedication is won over every single soul here at St. Vandro's Grace. Our infirmary is at a better place thanks to them. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Let's see what I have on hand. He gives me that because he knows. He knows. You can have a flower. Oh. All I have on me are the Emperor's new everythings. Here, have some bunny slippers. Alright, reset. Yep. We're just going to close out of that. I have an idea. But I have to get some material for it. I have to basically not worry about it right now. For lack of a better term. Because there is one other collector. Now, Charlemagne was all about the hospital. Our next character is L2. Who is a very different sort of collector. Look how cute he is. Right? Cute little dragon. Alright, so you want hand-picked culinary essentials. So 170 times 6 is going to be... Oh, wait. I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at gatherer scripts, not crafter scripts. Sure, I'll do crafting. This particular merchant down this way is going to be... Who do I need to talk to? This place is so cool. Yeah, so this, by the way, is the Ishgardian Restoration. Way back in Shadowbringers, I think it started. It could be like it started in Endwalker as well. I'm not 100% sure on the timeline. But they decided that, hey, we're going to have a massive collaboration. You know what? Well, let me buy these first. So I need hand-picked ingredient materials. I'm going to assume 6. There we go. That'll do it. I also happen to notice I have a cookie. A coffee biscuit. That I can't help but see as a lesbian icon thanks to this game. Now, let's talk about Ishgardian Restoration, because it is super interesting what they did. I need to head, I think, over to Hoarfrost. Oh, I think it's over here. So this place used to be just barren. Absolutely barren. And the community on each server would have to go through and complete challenges as either, I think it was mostly just disciples of the hands, not so much lands. Or disciplines of the hand. I'm going to constantly screw that up. I never guess who they said paid a visit here to the firmament. The hero of Ishgard? Here? Why didn't you say so sooner? But yeah. Over many, many, many months. In fact, I think it took well over a year for this place to go from abject rubble to finally finished. And that's why we have these fates here with FE with a funny little line over it, TE commencing. And each server, aside from Dynamis because it didn't exist then, they have this statue here. Sky Builders Monuments. For our Sky Builders, dedicated to blacksmiths of surpassing skill, and to all who labor to raise this place from ruin that we might soar ever skyward, with gratitude from all who set foot in the firmament. This is different depending on what server you are on. Like I said, not Dynamis because it didn't exist at all. So I am currently on one of the crystal servers. If you go to Aether and visit each server individually, wait. No, you couldn't. Oh, hang on. So Fates here is the reason why I'm like, hang on, wait. If you were to go out and visit, you would be able to see, like, every single one of these has a different monument. For this particular server, it was the blacksmiths. Other people would have weavers or leather workers or goldsmiths. I say if you could, because these fates here, this particular instance that I'm in is kind of limited with how many people can get in. And people, at when these fates were announced, they were, well, no, not just fates, but during the Ishgardian building that up, restoration, they would dart from server to server to server to server to server to just bank all the points they could. And there were a lot of people doing this, to the point that some people could not even enter their own home world's firmament. So at some point, the developers at Creative Business Studio 3 or Square Enix, whatever you want to call it, they're like, all right, you're only allowed in your home world, your home world's firmament. That's it. So yeah, for the longest time I was on Halicarnassus before I moved to this area so I can join the FC I wanted to. And this place was like neat and all, but there was no statue dedicated to anything. It was kind of like disappointing going over there and be like, there's really nothing interesting written on this statue that was there. All right, hot along. All right, let's go ahead and start making some L-Tool hand-picked culinary essentials. So the fun thing about getting all your crafters up to 90, they have this ability known as Trained Eye, increases quality by 100%. What that means is that it instantly levels it up. If I can show it off. Is it? Nope, it's not. No, it's Trained Eye. Yeah, quality, trained finesse, advanced. Yeah, Trained Eye. 100% efficiency, quality increases by 32,000, which is the exact number. But it's only available on a recipe level that is at least 10 levels below yours, only available on the first step, and cannot be used with expert crafting recipes. So it's not the most useful ability when leveling up, but if you are just quickly crafting a bunch of low-level stuff, and, oh, I see that CLL is up, but I'm not interested in that right now. It's going to be kind of a shorter stream today because, hey, Memorial Day and bed bugs. I got to do so much cleaning and prep for that. You've no idea. Got to clean all the clutter in my house, and whatever that really means, I don't know. So a lot of stuff's going to get shoved into a closet. Neatly. But yeah. So long as I nip this in the bud as quickly as possible, that'd be good. And I screwed that one up. Okay. I need to do this, and this. Try and save some face here. Good. There we go. All right, that's good. Careful synthesis. There we go. Why is it whenever I start talking about bed bugs, I screw things up? Oh, I know why. It's because they're horrifying. Yeah, I should be able to, no, I've only seen like 3 in total over the course of a month. Not on my bed, not completely full of my blood as far as I can tell. Unless I'm not allergic to bed bugs, which makes things even more terrifying. Nevertheless, Eltol. Here, have some hand-picked culinaries. Aha! With this, I am one ilm closer to completing my masterpiece, a dish fit for dragons. The others are sure to go wild over it, and I dare say it will take all I have not to take a bite or 3 for myself. Yes, my mouth is watering just imagining what I might make with these ingredients. The other dragons may very well be compelled to travel all the way to Ishgard just to get one more bite. Alright, hand over. He's going to repeat that 6 separate times. So the most annoying thing about all these collectors is that you give them 6 items to go from one level to the next, unless it's the very first level, in which case it's 3. Which is kind of annoying to really deal with, but whatever. Fine work as always, hero. With this, I have more than enough ingredients to begin my culinary masterpiece, a dish that is certain to have every dragon in the churning mists clamoring for more. Of course, you are more than welcome to lend a helping hand if you so wish. So, how did I, as a goldsmith, make ingredients? Yeah, about as much sense as a culinarian making a radio. Thanks to you, Eltool is ready to share the product of her hard work with her dragon friends. I say they're in for quite the treat. Oh, I forgot it. Eltool is a female, not a male. Sorry, I can't really tell by looking at the dragon. My mistake. I gathered a few ingredients of my own, and together with what you've brought, we've made sandwiches using Kaiser rolls. I've tasted them myself, and I've never had any better. Dragons might find this type of food a bit puzzling at first, but I'm sure the taste will be to their liking. Eltool, you had best get it to them while it's still fresh. Yes, of course. Eltool, you all right? Yes, quite all right, thank you. Anyway, I must be off at once. I would hate for the bread to stale and the meats to dry. Farewell! Cured meats are really good. But then again, like a jerky sandwich wouldn't quite work. Alright, we get all this and more coffee biscuits. Eltool could not be happier with your efforts. She now considers you a cultivated crafter. Through your efforts, Eltool has gained a deeper understanding of mankind and fostered her love for crafting. It seems, however, the Hotdalong has a different sort of favor to ask. A new quest continuing the story of Eltool's effort to learn crafting is now available from Eltool. Upon its completion, the Custom Deliveries list for Eltool will be updated. Sometimes it does this, where when you finish off a step of a collector, there's a quest you can do. There you are. You have my utmost gratitude for all your deliveries so far. Nod. I fear that before long I will be able to call myself a crafter in truth, just like you and Master Arvid. Of course, young Haltalong's efforts deserve recognition as well. Yeah, if I'm butchering these pronunciations, it's because they don't ever say it in-game. You have delivered a weekly maximum of 6 times to Eltool, so you have 12 in total, and that's it. So choose wisely. But an ode to unity, not the best Assassin's Creed. Eltool is eager to share her newest labor of love with her own kind. At last, my culinary masterwork is ready to be shared with my kin. Thanks to the guidance of my capable teachers, I believe I've cooked up something that will have even the most stubborn among them clamoring for more. Doubtless even now they are eagerly awaiting my arrival, their whispers of what I might bring filling the churning mists with expectation. I'd best leave at once. There are a few things more unpleasant than a hungry dragon. Safe travels, L2. L2, wait. Uh-oh. Ah, so dizzy, wings aching. No, I must move forward before the food cools and with it, the esteem of my kin. L2? Is something the matter? Not at all. In fact, I'm positively effervescent. Now wait right here. I'll be back before you've even realized I'm gone. Effervescent, that's a word. It's an RPG. They're going to use every word in the thesaurus. She's going to be passed out in the snow. It shouldn't have taken this long. Nod. Come to think of it, Altul was acting rather strangely before she departed. Perhaps we should ask Master Arvid for counsel. He seems to have a solution for every problem. Oh, I hope nothing untoward has happened. I'll stay here and keep watch for Altul. I pray you and Master Arvid can get to the bottom of this. Count on me, kid. Custom deliveries cannot be made while this quest is in progress. They will become available again once the quest is completed. Alright. Speak with Arvid, who is this direction. Whee, jump over the railing. Don't worry, I'm a goldsmith, and I trained from the best of them. Ow! Alright, Arvid! Hello. Good evening, what brings you here? Hey, so our little dragon buddy's not feeling too hot. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen L2 since she left with her delivery. You're certain she hasn't returned? I mean to give her this hammer I made as a little reward for her efforts. Considering how hard she's been working, I wouldn't be surprised if she's just gone for a leisurely stroll. Or a fly, I suppose? A flit? Any road, she is a dragon, albeit a tiny one. Try as we might, we would be fooled to think we understand even a fraction of what goes on in her head. I'm sure she'll return in her own time. Still, if you must go looking for her, take the hammer. I've no doubt her eagerness to learn how to use it would send her back as fast as her little wings can carry her. She often goes on at length about her dragonette friends at this place calling Zenith, somewhere in the churning mist. If that rings a bell, I reckon it might be a good place to start. Oh yes, Zenith. I've been here many a time. Right there. Yes, you did see that right. 682 Aetheryte tickets. I've been a busy wabbit. So yeah, why am I so familiar with this place? Because of this. This is the Heavensward. I have been working on getting tribe progress up before Dawn Trail comes out. I'm not going to be able to complete them all. I'm hoping to get at least Heavensward done. I already did a Realm Reborn on my stream. Heavensward is going to be up next. Stormblood is at a point where I'm almost ready to start leveling all these up. Shadowbringers is there. Endwalker is there. Like, the Arkasodara is already maxed out because getting all of these combat classes up to 90 takes a while. Yes, Stormblood is real close for all of these being leveled up, but that's going to take a bit. And I don't have any tribal quests remaining for the day. I took care of that before the stream. Along with, actually, I should mention. So, the event that's going on right now, the Moogle Trevor Trove, the Second Hunt for Genesis. If we take a look at our standard objectives here, we have, you know, Castra Meridanum, Praetorium, Sunken Temples, the Etherochemical Research Facility, a bunch of stuff that's available for free trial players, and then we have the things that aren't available to free trial players. We go down here, we have raids that, you know, most of them can do. Literally the entire Omega raid and the Stormblood 70 raids. But there's one thing I should point out very carefully. Hidden Gorge. This is one of the PvP modes called Rival Wings. It is essentially Final Fantasy XIV's version of Dota. That sucks. It's way too snowbally. And there are 2 achievements in this game revolving around... No, not you. Oh, Dragon's Best Friend, Charlemon's Angel. Good. These 2. Die another day 3. Emerge victorious in a Rival Wings campaign 100 times. And Out of Hiding. Emerge victorious in a Hidden Gorge campaign 100 times. There's only one map available. Technically, there's two, but Astrologos, that map for Rival Wings, got yeeted. And they say they're retooling it, but I don't think they're ever going to because this mode is genuinely not fun. But with that, we get Magitech Adventure and Magitech Adventure A1. What do these mounts look like? Well, let's go find out. This is the Magitech Adventure A1. It is a mecha gorilla. As for the other one, is also a mecha gorilla. This is so stupid, and I love it so much. I don't think, for my main character here, Rathalos is what I consider to be his canonical mount. But, yeah, those monkeys are really funny. Speaking of monkeys, there is one other mount that is a monkey. It's the Ufiti. It's a gorilla. And when it flies, it doesn't do the Superman pose. It kind of just does this. Maybe there's a, float animation. Yeah, whatever. Am I right? Neat. Oh, is that who I think it is? The very kind hero who triumphed over Nidhogg and brought peace between our kinds. From all the stories L2 has told of you, I expected a bit more, grandeur. I suppose appearances have come second when you spend your days working with your claws, or hands, were they? Nevertheless, I must thank you for taking the time to pass down such refined arts to my friend. We do so enjoy seeing what she brings. So yeah, where is she? You're looking for her? She's visiting friends not far from here, gushing over the, cooking of hers? Delectable stuff that, I think there was more to food than scorching and chomping. Considering the distance you've traveled, I'm terribly sorry to say that she specifically requested not to let anyone from the surface see her until she was ready. She was quite insistent, in fact. Still, I'm sure she would be delighted to receive that deadly-looking trinket of yours. What did you call it? A hammer? It looks far too heavy for me to wield myself, but I should be able to carry it without dropping it. That is, unless I choose to drop it. Those Moogles who've been pestering me are in need of some long overdue comeuppance. Hey, calm down! Anyway, I shall let her know you've arrived, but let me warn you that it may be some time until she is willing to show herself. Okay, so yeah, the Moogles, unlocking the Moogle tribe is such a pain in the butt. For other tribes, like the, if I go to Reputation, Arum Reborn. To unlock doing the Entomologist, Sylphs, Kobolds, Sahagin, and Ixal, you talk to a grand company in that general area. You go start a small quest chain, and then you can start working on tribal quests. For Heaven's Word, you have to, well, obviously finish the campaign for Heaven's Word. And then for Vanu Vanu, it's talk to one person. There's also the Ananta. Yep, the Ananta in Stormblood, you have to complete part of a blue quest. And once that quest is mostly completed, you can then start on the Ananta quest and unlock them. It has to do with something known as Black Rose, which is super fun. There's another person that is going through Stormblood, and they followed the blue quest line as far as they could, because there's a certain point where it cuts off. And they were like, what is this Black Rose thing all about? What the heck is it? Why did I do this quest? There's no reason. And I'm just chewing on popcorn being like, wait for the post... Wait for post-Stormblood. It will all make sense. It's my favorite side quest of the entire game. Because, honestly, I will argue that Stormblood is when they actually decided that the story was going to go in a specific direction. Heaven's Word is good. Arum Reborn is kind of meh, lame. But Stormblood, I know some people hate it. I love it dearly. It's my personal favorite. Shadowbringers is the best, and Walker is also very good. But, yeah, about the Moogles, there's at least 20 side quests you have to do before actually talking to the Moogles. And it is so dumb. You start one side quest and you finish it off, and then another one pops up, you gotta finish that off. And it's like 3 split timeline things that all of a sudden converge into one. And then you can start the Moogles. It is so awful. But you also do get a really cool mount from them. That would be this one. The Cloud Model. Look at that. It's a cloud. And I can shake it for seeds. Nevertheless, now pass that hammer of yours over here. I pray it is not as unwieldy as it looks. We have L2's hammer. A hammer designed to fit in the claws of any enterprising dragon or dragonette wishing to learn the fine arts of crafting. There. So this is one of those tools you wingless ones are so fond of. Are all of them as complex as this one? It shall be safe in my keeping, I assure you. I wouldn't have the slightest idea how to use it, even if I wanted. Now wait here and I shall return. When, however, I cannot say. Sir Oliver, there you are. Hey, out the long, what's up? Surprised to see us, I take it. Young Haltalong got it in his head to come searching for L2, and there wasn't a thing I could say to sway him. Try as I might to distract him with work, somehow he managed to book us a trip across the sea of clouds. It's a wonder we caught up to you, of all things considered. Just how long have you been waiting here? Only like half a cutscene. Where is she, Sir Oliver? Where's L2? So, she's apparently not feeling too hot? What? Why wouldn't she want to see us? That doesn't make any sense. L2, can you hear me? Where are you? Oh, shush, you'll wake something bigger than a dragonette with all that shouting. Who is this? Oh, hi! Huh? That scarf, that hat, wait. L2, is that you? Man, puberty hits dragons quick and fast. I knew you would recognize me. Still, an explanation may be in order. You see, a dragon's growth is dictated by forces both internal and external. Sometimes this growth can be quite dramatic, as you can plainly see. Truth be told, I have been feeling out of sorts lately, but now I see that the discomfort was merely the new me trying to break free. And now here she is, a dragon reborn. Oh, I'm so glad you're all right. More than all right by the looks of things. This new tool is wonderful. It's as if Master Arvid knew I was on the brink of incredible change. Had I received this hammer but a day earlier, I would have held it clumsily in my tiny claws. Now, however, it feels like an extension of my very body. My mind is brimming with the possibilities of what I might craft next. Your growth is unlike aught I have seen before. Such a spectacular transformation has already made you the topic of much discussion among dragonkind, and I imagine not a small amount of jealousy. See, what did I tell you two? There was no need for all that fretting and fussing. Still, if not for young Haltalon's concern, who knows if I would have ever set foot in the churning mists. I apologize for causing undue worry, but I pray you understand how embarrassing it would have been if anyone saw me before I was ready. And now you are the first to behold a dragon not warped by conflict and strife, but nourished by peace and fellowship. Well, not the first, surely. Only the first in quite some time. When man and dragon lived in harmony, maturation like mine may have been more common. I think there may be something to that, L2. If we ask around, we may just find a dragon who has stories of those halcyon days. At the very least, it would be a chance to make new friends among the clouds. And we can start with our present company. I'd be eager to hear of your life here. Me? Why, I would be delighted, although I have seen scarcely more summers than L2. She has regaled with me with many tales of the wingless ones that build and tinker. Far from the primitive brutes I had believed they were, her stories told of an inventive and adventurous people. While I thought the stories fanciful, I now see that, if anything, they weren't fanciful enough. Mayhap I too shall journey down below the clouds and live among mankind for a time, and try my claws at this crafting of yours. You would be more than welcome. Indeed, is this not what we set out to accomplish from the onset? To bring man and dragon closer, one step at a time? I believe we are well on our way. I shall do my part by spreading the word far and wide. Surely I'm not the only dragon interested in following L2's path. The more the merrier. Oh boy. I suppose we should return with haste and tell Lord Francel to expect a few more visitors to Ishgard, even when so level-headed as he may be caught off guard by a sudden influx of dragons. It's like a velociraptor with wings and a hammer. Okay, speak with L2 at St. Rose Die. Alright, so I need to head to Foundation. Oh no. They're getting very silly in the FC chat. Enter the firmament. Yeah, the FC is going a little crazy with Among Us, essentially. The Sky Builders board. This is just everything here. So, Fates, the Diadem, Kupo of Fortune, all this stuff here. Past progress. This is what the... Yeah, first restoration phase. They had to start here. And then slowly over the weeks, get all the way up to here. There's so much text. I'm not reading all of that. One thing I do need to do is actually warp over there. So I'm very curious what is going to happen to this place. Is it always just going to be like this? Are they going to keep Fates around just forever? Because the balloons are a little tacky. Part of me wishes that in the next expansion, the Foundation, or this area, kind of changes to be not this for a while. Oh, I should have talked to the other two. Hang on. Of course, Unlimber deserves his share of the credit as well. Were it not for your tutelage, I would not have grown as I have, and in doing so, finally compelled my friends to come mingle with the men and women of Ishgard. Lord Franza was most understanding when we informed him of what we had planned. He gave his word to ensure that none of the less savory elements of the city would bring harm to its new visitors. Even now, he is working to inform those with authority in Ishgard to welcome my brothers and sisters. Before long, the sights of wings in the sky will fill the hearts of men not with dread, but with elation. The industriousness of these two never fail to impress. We might do well to learn from them, eh? What are we, Canadian? French Canadian or something? I would also like to thank Halt Along. Had it not come to the churning mists, the idea of befriending our erstwhile nemesis may have remained naught but an idle fancy for the other dragons. Oh, like I said, short stream today, I'm tired. And thanks to his affable nature, the first spark of curiosity has been struck in their hearts. You are too kind, L2. I, for one, can't wait to see this place alive with the sounds of dragon and man conversing in good faith. And with one endeavor having reached a satisfactory conclusion, I believe it may be time to begin another. My time spent with L2 has provided me with more than enough notes to begin my chronicles, but I must first compile and arrange them. Then you best begin sooner rather than later, lad. Once you're finished, bring it to the manufactory and I'll see about producing some illustrations to give your book a little flair. Now isn't that a marvelous idea? You can fill the book with pictures so that even dragons who cannot read your letters can understand. Oh, what harmonious songs such a work could inspire. Songs, perhaps, that can be sung in unison. In fact, I believe I have my title, An Ode to Unity. Man and dragon shall come to a deeper understanding, and I hope appreciation of the other by reading it. Not bad, lad, not bad at all. Well then, it sounds to me that we've got quite a lot of work ahead of us. I'd best get started. Jake, may I trouble you to assist Master Haltalong in the completion of his chronicle? I can think of nary a more ambitious work. This book may prove to be the very foundation for long-lasting peace. For my part, I shall continue making deliveries to the Churning Mists, that my brothers and sisters there might be enticed to join the brethren here. Nod. And there we go! Look how big and happy she is. Brings a tear to my eye. Further, future requests will be selected at random from all those you have seen thus far. Yep, same thing. Printing essentials are going to be the big ones. New quest is available from Haltal. Whoa, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Halt along has something to share with you, and he can't hold it any longer. What is this gonna be? Sir Oliver, there you are. L2 and I have been thinking of how we can repay you for all your help. After much deliberation, we decided to ask Master Arvid to help us craft a bespoke item, just for you. I hope he hasn't spoiled the surprise. When last we spoke, he said that the project was nearing completion. Perhaps he is finished by now? Oh, I do hope you like it. Well, it's literally just talk to a dude, so... Sure. Where is he? I'm a little paranoid because, yeah, bed bugs and all that. Every itch, every poke, every sharp little pain, I fear it's like something bit me. Hopefully I don't get PTSD from this. It has been known that people with bed bugs do get PTSD, and I hope to avoid that fate because I don't want my anxiety spiking any more than it does. Arvid, welcome. I take it you've spoken to Halt Along then. Well, here you go. What am I getting? L2 was most insistent I designed this horn just so. Blow on it and the little dragon will fly to your side wheresoever you may be. Although I suppose I can't call her little anymore, huh? It's only natural that as she grows, her desire to see more of the world would grow as well. That's why she wanted you to have this. Show her every corner of the civilized world and introduce her to people of all sorts. She'll need a wide breadth of knowledge if she means to paint her kin the full picture of our kind. When I first agreed to help L2, I had no inkling I might be contributing to something much larger than myself. Whatever comes of her efforts in the end, I must say I'm honored to have played my small part. Thanks for giving me this opportunity, friend. We get... Ooh! Ooh, mount! The L2 whistle. When blown, this ornate whistle emits a distinct tone that summons to your side L2, the young dragon with a passion for crafting. Ooh! Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Alright, use that. And I'm just gonna warp right to the Imperium. Right outside my free company house. Because, I gotta see what this looks like. Hang on, where is she? Oh, that is so precious! Oh, that is wonderful. That might... Oh, does it... It's got the beret! It's got the beret, it's got the hammer, it's got the armband, it's... Oh, yes. This is a very good mount. This was well worth the 5-week minimum. Hang on. So, if you were to do custom deliveries, you start at no hearts and do 1 heart in a week because it only takes 3. Then you're halfway on 2. And it takes, 1.5 hearts per week. So then 2, 3, 4. It takes like a full month just to do that. But yeah, all my collectors are maxed out now. So I can, in the future, if I need to get a lot of purple crafter scripts, I can look at art supplies here, which this gives me 240 at a max level versus something like Andin, which this only gives me 160. So if I need to look at, let's see, I also want like gathering scripts. Well, there's the Disciple of the Lamb and the Fishers. And if I take a look at Minago, nothing there. Kuranai, nothing there. It's completely RNG. Whether or not, here we go. The Arthurian Salmon. That one is going to give me more compared to this one. But yeah, there we go. I did not expect to end this stream off on getting a mount. That was a genuine surprise. It's a very good mount. Oh, look how speedy it is. All the mounts have the same speed, roughly, but this is a very good mount. I very much approve. Alright, well, that's going to be it for me. I need to get ready for Memorial Day weekend. That's basically it. cleaning my house, hanging out with family. I'm going to take this time to relax as much as I can, because there's a lot of crap I got to get done. Oh my goodness, it is so much. It's a 3-day weekend for me, but it's so much work. So much work. But anyways, I'm going to stress about that on my own time. I sincerely hope anybody who stopped by enjoyed the show, those of you watching the VOD. And until next time, everybody, take care.